Chelsea Stevens with the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. Today I'm cooking dinner here at the Community Wellness Center at the Scott and White Urgent Care Clinic in Killeen. So let's get started. Today we're cooking up a slow cooker pork cacciatore. We're going to start off by adding 1 can of diced tomatoes undrained. And nowadays they have so many different flavors that you can choose from. They have kind that have garlic and olive oil. You can get low sodium. So whatever your diet needs or your taste is, just, you can pick a can based on that. Next we're going to add 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. And again, this is the one I actually have is a flavored one. It's roasted garlic to give it a little bit more flavor. So we're going to just go ahead and mix that together in the bottom of your slow cooker. This is kind of the sauce of the recipe. Once that's all combined, we're going to add 1 green bell pepper chopped. Get all that in there. 1 chopped onion, a small onion, and if your family doesn't really care for onion, if you're cooking for your kids, you can leave some of it out, or if you really like onion, you can add more. So go ahead and mix that all together. And lastly, we're going to add mushrooms. Mushrooms are very high in vitamin D, low sodium. They're just a good vegetable to add. And this is a good way to really get your kids to try new vegetables, because by the time it's done cooking, you can't hardly tell what kind of vegetables are in there. Okay. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of Italian seasoning, some of the dried Italian seasoning, just to give it a little bit more flavor. So go ahead and mix all of this up. And then you just want to create a thin layer, like I'm doing right here. Because what we're going to do next is add some pork tenderloin. Now, pork tenderloin is almost as lean as chicken. It's really easy to cook with, and it comes out real tender in this recipe. So we're just going to add that to the crock pot on top of the vegetables. And you just kind of want to press it down a little bit with your spatula so that it's getting well incorporated with your vegetables. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put the lid on that, and if you're cooking it on high, you want to cook it 2 to 2.5 hours, and if you're cooking it on low, 4 to 4.5 hours, just until that meat is fully cooked. So here's the finished product. I decided to serve it over whole grain pasta, and you definitely want to try to incorporate whole grain pasta into your diet rather than enriched, because you're providing yourself with more fiber. And I paired it with a spinach salad just to get a more well-balanced meal. So the next time you're wondering what's for dinner tonight, I hope you will turn to the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. We are proud to be partners in health with the Scott and White Urgent Care Clinic in Killeen.